Hello, welcome to Tea with Jaylene. I know it's been a while. I had stepped away for a little while and just processing and reading everything. For those of you whom are new, my name is Jaylene McClung. I live in Currituck. I've been here my whole life. And I figured with midterms coming up, we should probably start this back up. And I've got all my new equipment. I've got my new laptop and all the stuff. So I'm officially good. So really this session, this episode today is actually just a really brief overlook of what's coming up. So here in the state of North Carolina, we did some redistricting. And we picked up I believe it's 10 county district. I think that's what was told to me, which now will be our counties in that 10 districts. And Bobby Hannig is going to be running for state senate for that spot. Bob Steinberg was our state senator, but due to the redistricting, Bobby Handig will be the one. If we vote him in, I'm not quite sure who's running against him yet. I think it might be somebody from Dare County. I'm not quite sure. And then we have some very local elections. We have a couple of our commissioners coming up for re-election. Mike Payment would be one of the ones that are up for re-election. Owen Etheridge is one coming up for re-election. And Kevin McCord, I believe, is also up for re-election. So rumor has it for right now, nobody is signed up to run against Owen Etheridge. My intel says there are a couple of people whom will be signing up at the last minute. That's just a rumor. I don't know. I've made some phone calls tonight. I've reached out to some of my contacts. And then for Mike Payment, rumor has it that Kim Moore from CoinJock will be running against Mike Payment. I'm not quite sure if she's signed up yet, but that's, one that I've heard. And then I don't think anybody's running against Kevin McCord. And then we have school board. So Janet Rose is up for re-election, but Paul Beaumont, whom is currently a commissioner here in the county for actually my district of Currituck, he's going to be running against Janet Rose. And then Will Craddock is actually going to be running in Dobbs spot or whatever his name is. So I heard Jason Banks, I think is his name, maybe throwing his hat in the ring. Right now, this is just, I haven't confirmed anything. I just wanted to let people know this is kind of what's coming up. Start paying attention to these people and seeing kind of what they've been posting on their Facebook. That's really important. What they stand for. Paul O'Neill is another one that's going to be running in the school board election. So there's multiple spots coming up, and I actually called Paul Beaumont this afternoon to chit chat with him, and I said, hey, I heard you're running for school board. He said, yes, I am. And I had asked him if they knew who was going to take his spot if he won, and he said no, they didn't know. But I asked him, I said, some of the first things that people are going to want to know are what's your position on making children face masks, which, by the way, Currituck County School Board, you guys suck. Do you know Virginia Beach schools actually went to school today with an optional face mask? Maybe you guys should actually learn to read the science. Oh, I forgot, most of you are really Democrats who don't know how to run a school board. Maybe you should start taking lessons and reading the science. You look stupid, and guess what? All of you on the board, you're gonna lose because you are not reading the science. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a little tangent, but I have major issues. I've been following the effects of face masking on our children. Hey, Dewan, I interviewed you during your campaign. guess what? You were a retired school teacher. You are a retired school teacher. Did you read the studies that are coming out in regards to the children whom are face masking, or the children that were born during COVID? Their IQ points are 20 points below what they should be. Or how about the mental health situation that we're having across our country with people forcing to face mask their children at school? All you people who are on the school board who are retired teachers, you know that a young child learns to speak and to read emotions through facial expressions. Read the science, okay? And if you need it, please email me. I will gladly, you know what? Everybody in this county probably has my phone number. Text me. I can give you study after study after study what this face masking has been doing to our children. So I can tell you, Paul Beaumont, he's not for face masking. Paul O'Neill isn't for face masking. Will Craddock isn't for face masking our kids. They believe in the parents' rights to choose what is best. And parents, there are you out there who are like, I don't want to listen to her no more because she blah, 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 blah. If you want to face mask your kid, you do you, boo. That's what the beautiful thing about America is you can choose what's best for you and your family and your child. If you're drinking from the cup of Kool-Aid, that if you're fully vaccinated and you're face masked, then you have nothing to worry about. Is this correct? That's the cup of Kool-Aid that we're drinking from for the ones who want to fully vaccinate their kids and face mask. That's fine, and that's your choice. But don't make the rest of us feel like what you say is the only thing that goes. It's an equal opportunity country, and you should respect my right and every other parent's right to choose what is best for their child. That's all I'm going to go on that little tirade. So pay attention. I talked to Paul and them. I think they're going to sit down with me. I don't know. The Chamber of Commerce usually holds debates. I believe that it should be done. If the chamber doesn't pick up doing debates or holding maybe a town hall meeting, I will look at, Paul and I were talking about, I said, if it's not done, I will step up. I will figure out a way. I will post it. Our community is growing, and I want to welcome all the newcomers and all of us old timers who are from here. We need to come together, and we need to be a community and ask some serious questions to these candidates, whether they're new coming in or they're currently on the boards. There are some serious questions that these, not only commissioners and school board members, but our state senator who's running, we need to make sure he's not. If, Bobby does not support CRT, which is critical race theory, and yes, that's really being taught, and I will give you 2 examples that happened in Currituck County. Last January at the JP Knapp, if you follow my podcast, there was a teacher there from COA teaching all the students how privileged you are. And that's from a test that she had people take. And then I believe it was the 10th grade English department. I think that's Miss Persons. I'm not sure's department. Maybe not. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. But the 10th grade was trying to make the 10th grade students write a paper on how Dr. Seuss is racist. We need to make sure we clean up our school boards. We need to clean up our teachers. We need to sit down, and we used to be one of the top school districts in the state of North Carolina. I don't know what happened. Well, I do, but I'm going to be nice. But we need to be top 3 in our state. And the first step is let's clean up our school board. Let's get the commissioners voted in that we feel are best representing us, including our state senators, and then Ed Goodwin is supposed to be our representative. I have not met him. I have not talked to him. So I don't know whom is running against him. So I can't talk about, but I do know he's going to be our local representative. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to do at least 3 podcasts a week, kind of what's updating and what's going on in the county. And If you don't like it, guess what? You can put whatever compliments or complaints you have underneath. I'm blind. Not going to read any of them because I can't see them. So you can be as mean as you would like or as sweet as you would like. I would like more sweet than bad. But even if you're mean, it's okay. I can't read your stuff, but I'm going to say, God bless you. You're precious, and I'm just going to keep on praying for you. Thanks for joining me with Tea with Jaylene, and I will speak to you in a couple of days.